What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is the capital of your state? Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who is the governor of your state now? Who makes federal laws? Congress. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name your U.S. representative. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River.